34 days of raw, intense, in-your-face tasks, challenges, and Hey guys and girls, and welcome to day 9 of Project 34. Today, I'm addressing a fairly big issue. Now, I had a conversation the other day with a friend of mine, Jordan. I'm going to link his page down here. I'm also going to put it in the comments. If you get anything out of today's video, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go check out his page, send him some love, because this whole video has come from a midnight conversation with him. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I'm not a multi-business owner. I'm not a multiple home owner, a multiple car owner. I don't jet set around the world every 3 months. I mean, hell, I'm not even a multiple shoe owner. I own like 3 pairs. What I am is someone who has life experience. I say this all the time. I'm 33, I'm married to 1, I'm the father of 2, and I help people. That's it. That's who I am. Now, I found a book from 11 years ago, and I found this last night or the night before, and in it is this speech, this 8-page speech I wrote to the staffing team at the backpack hostel I was managing back then, about all the things that we're going to do to build that up and become the #1 in our town, and blah 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 blah. And I realized that I've been doing motivation, inspiration for over a decade now. I've just never recorded it. I've never put it out there, mainly because I didn't know how. So a lot of you will look at these videos and go, I've only been doing this for about a year now. And that's true. I've only been doing this for a year. But my whole life I've had this attitude of helping people. I've always wanted to help other people. You know, I've always been an entrepreneur. Now, I'm very lucky that both my parents were hard workers. My mum had 3 jobs. My dad always had 3 jobs. They worked weekends. They renovated houses. I do not feel for 1 second I didn't have a childhood because of this. But when you look at what they did and what they achieved, even Gary Vaynerchuk would go, fuck me, that's impressive. Now, because that was instilled upon me, that's considered to me my norm. When I left high school, I was working 3 jobs. One of them was running my own business. I managed to buy my own house really early, buy my own car, not have to worry about loans, those sort of things, right? It all comes from when I was a kid though. Before I was 10, we lived in Brisbane in Queensland, and my parents would have friends come over for a dinner party every now and then on the weekend. So me and my brother and my sister would play chauffeur. You know, we'd direct the cars in the car parks and stuff like that. Then we'd take the keys and hold them in our little spot downstairs. What I would do is go and actually wash the cars. I'd vacuum the inside and outside. Not great, you know, I was only 8. But we'd wash the cars, and then we'd give them a bill at the end of the night for $10, and we got paid. When we moved from there and went up north, so we're talking 11, 12 years of age here, my brother and I would go and paint the pebbles out of my mum's garden in the colours of all the football teams that were playing in the grand finals for both AFL and NRL. And we'd go around the bars and we'd sell these stones as lucky stones for $1. And, you know, we'd make $100 or $200 doing that. We had a lemon tree and a mango tree on our house that I'd pick dry and then go sell the lemons to all the bars in the area and sell mangoes on the side of the road. I've just always had this thing about running and owning my own business. And then as life progressed and as school progressed, you know, in school I was heavily bullied. I was regularly beat up. I've got a thing in my lip from a beat up where my entire lip was peeled open. I've had broken bones, bottles in the arm, a cut under my chin, splits through my head. I was viciously bullied in school, and that's something I use now with my program Youth, where I'm talking to schools about how the seniors can where I'm now talking to schools and talking to the seniors that this is their year. 2018 is the year that they lead the school, and it's the grade 8s that are looking up to them now that they're leaving a legacy. You know, going into the workforce, I always had a job and multiple jobs. Here's the thing. That's no different to most people, I'm sure, but I'm using all of my life experiences because from those points onwards, I've had some massive highs, I've had some massive lows. You know, I was running my own business, a cafe, with my family. I had an amazing opportunity there, and I was too young to see that opportunity, and I ended up wasting it. I had a house, an investment property, and I learnt too quickly about, playing with the equity in the house, and ended up putting the house in a very negative situation. And then when everything fell apart, when the new business I was running in entertainment happened, and that all crashed down, I lost everything. I lost my business, all my equipment, I lost my cars, and I lost all the profit that was in my house. But then I managed to rebuild. I went traveling around the world for 3 years, working in hospitality, running backpack hostels, bars, clubs, cafes, hotels. I worked as an au pair looking after kids. I worked in sales, from telemarketing, door to door, retail sales. Even here in Australia, I've worked in car sales, retail sales, telemarketing sales, hospitality. All of it has led to the lessons and the videos that I put out here. Now, I'm not trying to copy Gary Vee or Kerwin Ray or Eric Thomas or Jim Rohn or any of these big motivators. I'm just doing me. I'm just taking everything I've ever learnt, everything that's ever happened to me, and I'm trying to help someone not get to where I was. I was homeless in London. I lived under a bridge for 6 weeks. I have been addicted to drugs. I've been addicted to gambling. I've been addicted to alcohol and very dependent on alcohol to get through my days. I have been very dependent on the opinion of others and addicted to needing reassurance and affirmation from my family and my friends. I have done things and not done things simply because I've been too worried about what someone else has thought. Now, yes, those things are regretful. Yes, those things are regretful or regrettable, but I don't regret doing them, because I now have this amazing life with my wife and my kids, where right now I'm helping hundreds of kids with disabilities through a whole different series of things. I'm also helping hundreds of people in the world with their problems through these videos, and that's all I want. This isn't to set you all up to go through some ClickFunnels and to buy a book, or to pay thousands of dollars to come to a seminar to hear something you've already heard. All I want to do is help just one of you achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. And the only way I know how to do that is to take all of my experiences over the last 33 years, use the lessons I've learned, and twist them into these short little videos to hopefully inspire and motivate you. I wouldn't be able to do this without your support. So first of all, thanks. And I mean that. Thank you so much for your time. But moving forward from here, please understand, nothing I say, nothing I ask you to do, nothing I'm going to do is with any backdoor interest, and it's not coming from anything I haven't had to do myself. I've had to remove friends. I've had to remove family. I've had to cut off the lady who raised me since I was 13 months old and their entire family to get the clarity to move forward from where I was. I've had to remove my best friend of 12 years because he was just too stuck to being negative and dragging me down. At the same time, I've been fortunate enough to take leaps of faith and connect with people who constantly challenge me and push me up. So, to finish this all off, mad love to each and every one of you. Jordan, thank you for calling me out. Mate, this video wouldn't have happened without you, so do me a favor. Check out the link in the comments. Go give Jordan some love. Until then, remember, attitude is everything. And if we can change our attitude, you can change your life.